The moonlight rested on the floor tonight, while I lay awake beneath the quiet sky. Memories drifted through the darkened room, like leaves that danced before the coming June. I had been holding sorrow far too long, trying to be brave, trying to stay strong. But every burden hidden deep inside was growing heavier with the passing time. Then in the stillness where no words were said, I felt his peace surrounding my bed. He carried my tears to the morning light, held every prayer through the longest night. When my strength was gone and my faith felt small, his faithful love was carrying it all. Every wound that time could never heal, every silent pain I could still feel, was resting safely in his hands so strong. He carried my tears all night long. Outside the wind was singing through the trees, a gentle hymn upon the evening breeze. And in that song I heard his mercy speak to every broken place inside of me. No mountain moved, no thunder filled the sky, yet hope returned without a reason why. Because his presence filled the room with grace and lifted fear without a trace. The darkness stayed but lost its power then, for I was not alone within. He carried my tears to the morning light, held every prayer through the longest night. When my strength was gone and my faith felt small, his faithful love was carrying it all. Every wound that time could never heal, every silent pain I could still feel, was resting safely in his hands so strong. He carried my tears all night long. For every soul that's barely holding on, for every heart that feels forgotten, the shepherd still walks through the night, leading the weary toward his light. And when the road is hard to see, his grace is more than enough for me. He carried my tears to the morning light, shadows disappear, and in His love there's nothing left to fear. The house was quiet, the world asleep, but worry kept its watch on me. I stared into the dark for answers that never seemed to come. The road behind felt long and broken, the road ahead I could not see. And every prayer I thought was drifting still rose beyond the clouds unseen. Then through the silence of the midnight air, I felt a gentle reminder there. The light was waiting at the end of the night, even when I couldn't see it shine. Jesus was holding every fear of mine, keeping hope alive. When my heart was weak and weary, when my soul had lost its song, His faithful love was quietly working all along. Stars above my window shimmered like promises too bright to fade, and every breath became much softer as mercy met me where I lay. No thunder rolled across the heavens, no miracle appeared in sight, yet peace arrived with steady footsteps and sat beside me through the night. The darkness stayed but lost its claim. The moment that He called my name, the light was waiting at the end of the night, even when I couldn't see it shine. Jesus was holding every fear of mine, keeping hope alive. When my heart was weak and weary, when my soul had lost its song, His faithful love was quietly working all along. For every tear that no one notices, for every burden carried alone, there is a Savior still pursuing every heart He calls His own. The valley is not where the story ends, the dawn is closer than it seems, for God is writing hope and healing inside our deepest dreams. The light was waiting comes, the shadows fade, and His love remains. The evening shadow stretched across the floor, like memories knocking on an old locked door. The silence seemed much louder than before, as loneliness settled in once more. I carried heartaches nobody could see, hidden beneath a smile worn carefully. And though the world had moved so far away, I whispered, Lord, will you still stay? Then through the stillness of the quiet room, His presence scattered all the gloom. Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, when my strength was fading. He remained strong when the voices faded and the lights grew dim. I found my refuge there in Him. Every broken dream, every tear I know, every burden I had carried alone was gathered gently by His loving hands. Jesus stayed and helped me stand. The stars appeared beyond the window glass, a reminder that the darkest nights still pass, and every breath became a little light as His mercy filled the night. No grand display, no thunder from above, just the quiet miracle of love, the kind that meets you where you are and heals the deepest scars. The room was calm, my soul was free. His grace was all around me. Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, when my strength was fading. He remained strong when the voices faded and the lights grew dim. I found my refuge there in Him. Every broken dream, every tear I'd known, every burden I had carried alone was gathered gently by His loving hands. Jesus stayed and helped me stand. For every heart abandoned by the years, for every soul still fighting through the tears, there is a Savior walking through the night, holding on with endless light. No empty chair, no lonely room can separate us from His truth. Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, and taught my weary heart to carry on. Now every sunrise paints the sky anew with reminders of His truth. Every blessing, every breath I take, every step along the road of faith will tell the story of His faithful plan. Jesus stayed and held my hand. The night grows still, the dawn draws near, and perfect love has conquered fear. The day had left its footprints on my soul. 1,000 worries I could not control. The night arrived, but peace was hard to find. Too many battles still ran through my mind. I knelt beside the bed and closed my eyes, with fragile faith beneath the midnight sky. No perfect words, no strength left to pretend, just a tired heart reaching out again. And in the silence where my prayers would rise, a gentle mercy filled the room tonight. I fell asleep in the arms of grace, where fear could never take your place. Every burden that I could not bear was resting safely in your care. When shadows whispered through the dark, your love became my guiding spark. And all the sorrow I could not erase fell asleep in the arms of grace. The wind outside was singing through the trees, like heaven breathing peace upon the breeze. The weight I carried slowly drifted far beneath the light of healing stars. You never promised I would never cry, but you stayed faithful through each sleepless night. And every wound that lingered in my soul began to heal beneath your gentle hold. The room was still yet in the arms of grace. For every heart that's tired tonight, for every soul that needs His light, the shepherd walks the quiet halls and hears us every time we call. No valley deep, no storm so long can silence heaven's healing song. I fell asleep in the arms of grace and woke beneath your warm embrace. The night had passed, the fear was gone, yet your faithful love remains strong. Now every sunrise reminds my soul you're still the one who makes me whole, and I will trust you all my days, who carried me in arms of grace. The stars grow dim, the dawn appears. Your love remains throughout the years. Another night lay heavy on my chest, a restless heart that could not seem to rest. The silence echoed through the empty room, like shadows slowly gathering their gloom. I tried to carry every fear alone, building walls around a weary soul. But somewhere beyond the ache and shame, a gentle voice began to call my name. Not with power that could shake the earth, but with a love that showed me what I'm worth. When heaven whispered my name tonight, the darkness trembled before the light. Every burden I had carried for years started fading with my tears. Jesus held the places deep inside, the wounds I spent a lifetime trying to hide. And for the first time I felt the same as heaven softly whispered my name. The storm remained beyond my window pane, yet peace began to flow through every pain. No miracle appeared before my eyes, but hope awakened with the midnight skies. I felt His mercy settle over me, like calm upon a restless sea. And Every breath became a quiet song, reminding me where I belong. The night grew still, my soul grew strong. His faithful love had been there all along. When heaven whispered my name tonight, the darkness trembled before the light. Every burden I had carried for years started fading with my tears. Jesus held the places deep inside, the wounds I spent a lifetime trying to hide. And for the first time I felt the same as heaven softly whispered my name. For every soul still searching in the dark, for every broken, tired heart, His grace still reaches through the night. His love still leads us toward the light. No valley deep, no road too far can hide us from His healing heart. When heaven whispered my name tonight, I found my shelter, I found my light. The fear that once consumed my days, was carried far away. Now I can rest beneath His care, knowing His presence fills the air. And I will never be the same since heaven whispered my name. The stars shine softly from above, and I fall asleep inside His love. The lamp was dim beside my bed. 1,000 thoughts ran through my head. The world outside had fallen still, but worry lingered at my will. I tried to pray, I tried to rest, but fear kept pounding in my chest. The silence seemed so cold and wide, like I was drifting with the tide. Then through the darkness, calm and slow, a deeper peace began to flow. God never left the room tonight, even when I couldn't see the light. When my faith was weak and my hope grew thin, presence settled in. Every question, every fear, every silent hidden tear was safely held beneath His truth. God never left the room. The wind moved softly through the trees, like heaven speaking through the breeze. And though the answers did not come, I felt no need to run, because His mercy filled the space with quiet strength and endless grace. The burdens that I could not bear began to disappear. No thunder shook the midnight sky, yet somehow peace was standing by. God never left the room tonight, even when I couldn't see the light. When my faith was weak and my hope grew thin, His loving presence settled in. Every question, every fear, every silent hidden tear was safely held beneath His truth. God never left the room. For every heart that feels alone, for every soul without a home, the Father watches through the night and wraps us in His perfect light. No empty silence can erase the evidence of saving grace. God never left the room tonight, and now the dawn is coming into sight. The fears that once controlled my mind were left so far behind. Now every morning that I see reminds me what He's done for me. Through every storm and every season too, God never left the room. The night is gone, the sky is blue, and God is still here in the room. The house was sleeping, the world stood still. A weary heart fought against its will. The clock kept counting the lonely hours, while silent tears fell like April showers. I carried questions too heavy to hold, dreams that had faded, prayers growing old. Then through the darkness, so tender and warm, I felt a presence stronger than the storm. No flashing light, no thunder in the sky, just mercy standing quietly nearby. The shepherd stayed until morning came, calling my wounded heart by name, holding the pieces I could not mend, loving me softly again and again. When fear was louder than my faith could be, His gentle kindness surrounded me. Through every shadow, through every warning, the shepherd stayed until morning. The night was long, but His peace was longer. The weight was real, but His arms were stronger. Each broken memory, each hidden scar was never too lost for His healing heart. Outside my window, the stars burned bright, like little promises across the night, reminding me heaven had not moved away, even when I could not find the way. And every burden I placed at His feet became a little lighter with each heartbeat. The shepherd stayed until morning came, calling my wounded heart by name, holding the pieces I could not mend, loving me softly again and again. When fear was louder than my faith could be, His gentle kindness surrounded me. Through every shadow, through every warning, the shepherd stayed until morning. For every soul too tired to stand, for trembling hearts that need His hand, for every tear nobody sees, His grace still whispers through the breeze. And when the darkest valley seems near, His voice is stronger than every fear. The shepherd stayed until morning came, and nothing inside me remained the same. The night surrendered, the dawn was born. Hope filled the places once weathered and worn. Now I can rest, now I can breathe, knowing His love will never leave. Through every season, every story, the shepherd stayed until morning. So I will sleep beneath His care tonight, safe in His arms until the morning light. touch softly on the window pane, like heaven whispering through the pain. The night felt endless, the road unclear, and every heartbeat carried fear. I had been searching for strength to stand, trying to hold life in my own hands, but weariness settled deep in my soul, like winter winds I could not control. And in the silence between each tear, I felt a love drawing near. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, wrapped his peace around my pain. When my hope was fading in the dark, he gently sheltered my fragile heart. Every burden I could not explain, every loss and every stain was carried away without a word, by the kindness of my clouds remained, but the fear grew small. His faithful presence outshined it all. No mountain moved, no ocean parted wide, yet somehow he stood by my side. The rain kept falling, the night the shepherd of grace and light was walking with me through the night. And every promise I thought I'd lost still shine beneath the cross. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, wrapped his peace around my pain. When my hope was fading in the dark, he gently sheltered my fragile heart. Every burden I could not explain, every loss and every stain was carried away without a word, by the kindness of my Lord. For the lonely soul awake tonight, for the weary eyes that need his light, for the wounded heart that longs for rest, his mercy still remains the best. No storm can steal what heaven gave, no darkness overcomes his grace. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, and I will never be the same. Through every valley, every bend, his faithful love will never His voice is all I hear. The evening came with tired eyes, another day of silent fights. I wore a smile the world believed, while pain kept hiding underneath. I carried burdens like heavy stone, convinced I had to bear them alone. Each worry resting on my chest, stealing the peace I needed most. Then in the quiet of that sacred hour, I found a love far greater than my power. The night I stopped carrying everything alone, Jesus gathered every weight I'd ever known. Every fear, every scar, every unanswered prayer, I placed them in His hands and left them there. And for the first time in a long, long while, my heart could rest, my soul could smile. The darkness lost the battle it had known, the night I stopped carrying everything alone. The moonlight rested on my room, where sorrow once had learned to bloom. But peace arrived without a sound and slowly turned my life around. No mountain vanished from my way, no storm completely moved away, but somehow hope began to grow, because His presence filled my soul. The room was still, yet heaven seemed so near. His mercy spoke louder than my fear. The night I stopped carrying everything alone, Jesus gathered every weight I'd ever known. Every fear, every scar, every unanswered prayer, I placed them in His hands and left them there. And for the first time in a long, long while, my heart could rest, my soul could smile. The darkness lost the battle it had known, the night I stopped carrying everything alone. For every weary soul awake tonight, for every heart still searching for the light, you don't have to bear the pain yourself. There's grace waiting beyond the shelf. The shepherd walks beside your road and gladly takes your heavy load. The night I stopped carrying everything alone became the night I finally came home. Not to a place, but to His stars remain above my sight, and His peace remains tonight. The evening settled softly on the earth. Another day had come and gone. The weight I carried through the hours still lingered when the sun was gone. My heart was tired from fighting battles nobody else could truly see. I closed my eyes and whispered gently, Lord, will you stay here with me? Then like a river calm and slow, your peace began to flow. Safe beneath the sound of your voice, I can finally rest. When the world is filled with questions, you remind me I am blessed. Every fear that once pursued me loses power in your presence, and I find a deeper peace, safe beneath the sound of your voice. The stars appeared beyond my window, like promises the night could keep, and every breath became much lighter. His mercy rocked my soul to sleep. He never asked me to be stronger. He never asked me not to cry. He simply wrapped me in your kindness and stayed with me through the night. No greater gift could I receive than knowing you won't leave. Safe beneath the sound of your voice, I can finally rest. When the world is filled with questions, you remind me I am blessed. become.